Now, the Russian Defense Ministry has cautioned the U.S. military against targeting Syrian government forces in the war-torn country.
I remind the U.S. colleagues that the air defense of the Russian military bases near Homeimim and Tartus is covered by a range of Russia's S-300 and S-400 air defense missile systems, which cover a radius that may be a surprise to any country operating its aircraft over the country. It must be understood that Russian air defense missile crews will unlikely have time to clarify via the hotline the exact flight program of the missiles or the ownership of their carriers, and dilettante illusions about stealth planes could collide with disappointing realities.
A Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov said any U.S. attacks on areas controlled by Syrian government could jeopardize the lives of Russian troops. Tensions have recently flared up between Moscow and Washington since the breakdown of Syria's ceasefire deal.
Syria has forced hundreds of thousands of people to escape to Europe. Now, new satellite images released by the UN show the destruction rained down on the embattled city of Aleppo since the US-Russia ceasefire collapsed 2 weeks ago.
Jets have bombed eastern Aleppo over the last few weeks like never before.
And I simply cannot thank you for that. Nor can the thousands upon thousands of innocent men, women and children trapped in Aleppo. Tonight, they will endure another night of fear, of pain, another night of wondering whether they will live to see the morning. 100,000 of them are children. The current tactics being used in Aleppo under the alibi of countering terrorism are turning a humanitarian crisis into a catastrophe. And your veto today, Mr. President, has only confirmed what we've known for so long. Russia's actions in recent weeks have exposed just how hollow Russia's commitment to the political process is. We see every day in Aleppo that there simply can be no military victory in this conflict. There can only be losers.
With all these messages of combat readiness, they are pretty much sending a message to the United States and its coalition not to intervene and not to mess with them, if we can put it bluntly.
If we don't do something,
cette ville ne sera bientôt plus qu'un champ de
town
ruines
will soon just
et
be
restera dans
in
l'histoire comme une
ruins
ville,
and will remain in
ses
history
habitants
as a
abandonnés
town
à leur bourg.
in which the inhabitants were
Il y a
abandoned
15
to their
jours déjà devant
executioners.
And constant airstrikes have turned what was once Syria's largest city into rubble and has made life there unbearable.